name is Stacy. I'm 30 years old.
Can you let me put
My name's Malaysia. I'm 11.
I was incarcerated from August 17th, 2009 to February 14th, 2011. And while I was incarcerated, both of my daughters, Malaysia and Miliana, stayed with my older sister. The most that I would think about them was especially after the visits. Like, go back to your cell and then the only picture that I had playing in my head was the picture of them walking out. And I would just lay there with that picture. Like, they're walking out with my sister, not me. Like, and then I would try and snap out of it quickly. When you're incarcerated, you don't think about that type of stuff. It's easier to do your time not worrying about them. And you kind of give them up until you can actually be with them. Because other than that, it's torture. It's torturous to do your time and think about what you can't have that belongs to you, or so you think it does, until you get locked up. And you realize that anyone could raise your kids.
I remember the first day I saw her after when she was out. I don't remember the day that someone told me she was coming home, because I don't think nobody told me. Last time I lived with my mom was when I was 3, I believe.
Because we get caught up in our head a lot. From being incarcerated, we daydream a lot, and we picture what things are going to be like, and then they happen, and they're nothing like we pictured them, and sometimes that causes us to feel like it's harder than what we thought. So with parenting, I had painted a vision of what it was going to be like. Like, I got the house ready, I stocked it with food, and I was like, this is it, you know? And then they came home and they ate the food, and then the toys were played out. They didn't want to play with the toys anymore, you know? And I didn't think of that far. I only thought to that point, and now we're beyond that point and we're struggling. So you can get ready for something, but you're never ready for it until you're in it and it's happening.
I don't remember the last time she took me to school and picked me up, but this time it's even better. What makes it better is that we wake up together. She makes me breakfast. She walks into the office with me in case I'm late. She walks me to my class sometimes. I remember when she write me from drawing, and she used to put pictures in it that she drew, or she used to draw a picture of a Care Bear on top of the letter. I felt happy when I got the letters. Yeah, I keep the letters.
I thought that I had, like, damaged her from being away. Like, I thought that she was going to hate me and resent me, and that might still be coming. But as of now, she is extremely good listener. She's a huge help around the house. She's very caring, very loving, and very protective of our home, which is really cute. She makes sure that the doors are locked and that the blinds are down. Like, she's a little mom. Favorite thing? But it feels good to have someone that loves you with you. Like, this whole journey was by myself for the first 2 years. And so now that I have her, adjusting to allowing her to love me. But when I did open up to her, because it was like I had to open up to her again, it just was the best feeling. Like, no matter what I do or how many mistakes I make, like, she still forgives me.
I love her so much. And I'm glad that she's my mommy. Yes, I'm glad that she's home. She tries hard to do her work and stuff.
In the beginning, it felt like we were suffering. It felt like I was failing. And I thank God for having like a support group and people around me that have done this before me to tell me like, you're not suffering. You got everything you need. You just don't got everything that you wanted to have for them. So that's the biggest lesson, and I'm in it right now as we speak.
What is a sister that's been there? Sister that's been there is a
Sisters
support
that's
group
been
created by
there
women
is
who have been
a
incarcerated by women who share the same
sorority
experiences.
for
We
incarcerated
are
and
here because we believe
rehabilitated
in breaking the
women.
cycle
We have a
of
support
incarceration
group that we run at the probation department. 60% of the women that come through are moms. If I were to judge myself on my parenting,
We have dreams and they
I
are
would
very
say
supportive.
I've got a lot to learn.
We also know that we can't
If
always
I
come
was
up with
going to give any
without support.
tips, the only
We
tips
believe
that I
we
think
have
that
a
I'm
only to break be forgotten
able to
left behind.
give
We believe that
is
only together will our imagined success become reality.
the fact that it's
We
like
believe that each
reentry all
sister has
over
a
again.
special dream and gift that should be
It's
lived
not
out each and
what
every
you
day.
think it's going to be.
We believe that if it weren't for the women who have been incarcerated before us, we never could have made it through our own incarceration. We believe in you, love, and accept you just the way you are.